Brian Tracy believes that becoming smart requires a shift in perspective and thinking about the bigger picture. That's something I agree with. Now, Get Smart is a book that reveals how you can access more of your brain's power through simple, actionable training techniques that will spark your creativity, make you look for the positive, and help you achieve your goals faster. One of the quotes that Brian Tracy says in his book is to never complain and never explain. Resist the temptation to defend yourself or make excuses. Now, one angle you can look at this from is that when you are always trying to defend yourself and make excuses for yourself, you tend to want to do less things and you tend to become someone who's very egotistical because you are just thinking about me, me. How can I make myself look the best? How can I do less but make it look like I've done more? How do I justify not achieving what I want to achieve? That is the avenue that you can fall into when you start to complain and make an excuse for everything you're doing. If you can sit back and actually accept the responsibility for things and take accountability without making excuses for yourself, that helps you do more and it helps you get things done without delaying or procrastinating. I hope that makes sense. Next is that achieving success is not just about personal accomplishments. It's also about helping others along the way. If you are someone who can become selfless and consider how you can contribute to the betterment of society, you will always get back something from that. And it's not even just about getting things back from it. It's something that is beneficial to everyone, and everyone will appreciate your efforts. And people will show, and that when people show that to you, you will feel a sense of accomplishment because that is one of the best feelings you can have when you help other people and they show their gratitude, and that sparks a desire in those people, and especially a desire in the youth to want to help others. That's something that money can't buy. That feeling and that pride that you have from being able to help people and spark a desire in other people to want to do the same thing is something amazing. And it's one of the reasons why I want to do great things and help people, because there's just a great feeling from it. And you want to spark interest and desire in people to help others. And what that does is that when everyone wants to contribute to the betterment of society, that society becomes the best among any society. This book dissects the thinking abilities of the best performers in a variety of professional fields. And clearly from this book, you can see that Brian decided to spend a lot of time researching and figuring out key elements in amazing people and what common factors lies within these people. Now, some of these lessons I'm going to share, there's 3 lessons and there's 9 key ideas thanks to the references I've used. First one is that always look for the big picture, even if you might not see it clearly. This idea of the bigger picture is something that Stephen Pressfield and Maxwell share in common. That you should always look for the bigger picture and see how you can do greater things and just things that are bigger than yourself. And that involves building societies, contributing to people, creating a good legacy, creating good impact. Those things exceed above yourself and is what sets you apart from everyone. The second thing is to think slowly and make time to understand your goals. Don't be in a rush to define your goals. If your goals take time to define, take time. If you rush things and things come out mediocre, things come out unprepared, unfinished, and you'll leave everything feeling unsatisfied. Even if you accomplish this goal that you've somewhat prepared for yourself, you're not going to feel satisfied. But if you take time to think about your intentions, think about the why, think about the how, and think about the what, those help you feel more satisfied. Those things actually help you, when you take time to think about them, help you accomplish something great and something that you can be proud of. Thirdly, avoid mechanical thinking at all costs. Be a creative thinker. So Brian believes that you shouldn't fall into this mental production line, that you become very mechanical and you refuse creativity. But creativity is something that allows you to spark great ideas. It's really a creativity is an expression of your imagination. And if you allow creativity to occur, great things can happen. Oh, sorry. Great things can happen. Now, I don't know what the hell that was. I think I just burped. But allow your imagination to be expressed through your creativity, and don't be someone who is strictly an A, B, C, D kind of person. Allow your imagination to flow and you'll see great things happening. So, of the 9 key ideas, the first is that the first step to unlocking your brain's potential is to change your perspective. Of course, you need to read Brian Tracy's book to figure out what he exactly means by this, but an element of changing your perspective requires you to view things from other people's side, and to look at things not just from your angle. Try to see how other people would view things, and that can give you a bigger picture of how to progress with things, how to develop, how to grow. The combination of long-term thinking and immediate actions will make future goals possible. Yeah, long-term thinking is a great thing to have, but without the understanding of short-term application, they'll fall flat, your long-term goals. So make sure you consider both. To make better decisions, slow down your thinking. Slow things down. Slow down the pace. Momentum is something that you should change. You should slow down and speed up things. It's not something that you keep going quicker every time. It's an up and down thing, just like a hill. Success depends on intensive research and asking the right questions. In an ever-changing, chaotic world, following a written goal will help you stay on track. So to avoid an emotional roller coaster and a disaster in your life, write down goals, write down things that's going on, plan things, plan ahead so you can be ready for any storm that may arise. Use your time at work to address important tasks. Don't waste precious time planning or procrastinating. Yeah, especially if you're someone who is self-employed, try not to waste your time playing around and procrastinating things, because you won't get that time back. That once that time is gone, it's gone forever. Even this time you spent watching this video, this time you cannot get back. It's the same way you go to eat, you cannot get it back. Not to be someone who's pessimistic about time, but value your time. Value your time, and once you have that real sense of value and commitment to doing better things with your time, you're going to see a tremendous improvement in how you use it. Success in this modern world requires a flexible mind that continues learning. So be someone who's open to trying out new things, open to traveling, open to reading, open to having conversations, open to writing, open to engaging in new topics, and your mind will expand and you'll see things from a better point of view because you're open to learning. Avoid mechanical, fixed thinking by taking creative growth chances. This is an important concept in his book, and something you should definitely check out for more context. Becoming wealthy starts by thinking like a rich person. And this applies to any sort of thinking that you wanna achieve, any sort of position you want to achieve in your life. Start by thinking, how would this person think in this position? How can I think like a person that would be in this position? Whether it's being wealthy or being in shape or pursuing a passion or education. How would someone who has accomplished these things think? Start to adopt those thinking habits and follow through with the actions, because that will help you take the right steps to what you're trying to achieve.